With Royal Caribbean International, you'll unpack once, but wake in a new destination each day. As a uniquely mobile vacation experience, Royal Caribbean travels to hundreds of ports of call. But our cruises don't just let you see all there is at sea. Our shore excursions and cruise tour land packages take you where our ships just can't go. By train, plane, four-wheeler, motor coaches, zip line, even dog sled. We're constantly expanding our horizons and therefore yours. We're all about saying why not to all the amazing sights and activities the world has to offer. Even if you've been there before, with Royal Caribbean International, you'll experience even familiar destinations in a whole new way. Alaska is truly the land of natural wonders. And when you travel with Royal Caribbean, the call of the wild has never been so refined. Why not sunbathe past ancient glaciers? Or unwind with a massage after a day of mushing across frozen wilderness? Whether you're content to just relax as the sights go by, or wish to explore deep into the heart of Alaska on a shore excursion via float plane, ATV, or whitewater raft, a visit to Alaska with us makes a once-in-a-lifetime experience even more memorable. When you sail to Alaska, no cruise is complete without one of our Royal Caribbean Cruise Tour land packages, the most complete way to experience all that Alaska has to offer. Our Cruise Tour land packages are 100% escorted by our knowledgeable adventure specialists who will get you safely up close to all the rugged beauty of Alaska. Choose from 21 Alaska Cruise Tour land packages ranging from 10 to 14 days, including your 7-night northbound or southbound Alaska cruise. You can see moose, caribou, and bald eagles up close while traveling by our Glass Dome Wilderness Express train car. A cruise vacation to Alaska is always amazing, but with Royal Caribbean, an even more amazing journey awaits you at every port. For more information on our extensive Alaska shore excursion and cruise tour land packages, visit royalcaribbean.com. Royal Caribbean International's Asia cruises will take you to where East meets West and well beyond. From Singapore to India and every breathtaking port in between, say why not to a kaleidoscope of exotic sights, sounds, tastes, and experiences. Enjoy a day of shopping in Hong Kong, Malaysia, or Vietnam. Explore ancient Cambodian temples. Take a spot of afternoon tea in Bombay. Or with our cruise tour land package options, marvel up close at the architectural wonder that is Dubai. 23 destinations and a million amazing sights. With Royal Caribbean, you'll have none of the worries usually associated with a trip to Asia, like language barriers or currency exchange. With us, traveling the Far East was never so easy or so close. Who knew that Royal Caribbean International also included the land down under? Our Australia and New Zealand cruise and cruise tour land packages will take you to places like no place else on Earth. There's nothing like an arrival in Sydney Harbour via the Nation, under the Harbour Bridge and past the Opera House. From there, you're just a why not away from exploring the Great Barrier Reef or Milford Sound, taking a Maori expedition, fly fishing an Aboriginal stream, or staring in wonder at Ayers Rock. From Melbourne to Tasmania to Queensland, New Zealand, the nation of why not is an adventure both on board and off. One of Royal Caribbean's original ports of call remains one of its most popular of all time, the white sand beaches of the Bahamas. Just one stroll through the historic streets of downtown Nassau, and you'll see why this island paradise has enchanted travelers for hundreds of years. In the Royal Victoria Garden, 300 species of plants and flowers await those botanically inclined. When it's time for more adrenaline, there's Paradise Island and Predator Lagoon, with pirate tours and thrilling powerboat rides. A Royal Caribbean Bahamas cruise is made for casual relaxing and adventure, both on board and on shore. A short cruise from the U.S., our Bermuda cruises transport you to a charming, pastel-infused island of sparkling pink sand beaches and friendly locals. In Bermuda, you can enjoy world-class golf, kayaking through Paradise Lakes, or deep-sea fishing adventures. Its historic ports of Hamilton and Kings Wharf are home to quaint buildings, Royal Naval dockyards, and museums. And from Hamilton, you can set sail to more than 350 islands that make up Bermuda for your own special memory of a lifetime. From Boston to Bar Harbor to Nova Scotia, a Royal Caribbean, Canada, and New England cruise is enough sightseeing to last any traveler a lifetime. Cruise past the vast open landscape of New England, taking in all the grandeur of its fall foliage. Get up close to picturesque lighthouses and show your adventurous side with whitewater rafting and kayaking. Our shore excursions will immerse you in American history in Boston, and with casual lobster bakes and laid-back down east hospitality, our Canada and New England cruises let you discover New England's captivating towns by sea. No one knows the Caribbean like Royal Caribbean. After all, it was the first foreign land we set sail to. No wonder our Caribbean cruises are some of the most awarded in the industry. And year after year, we keep sailing back, finding more why-not locations and experiences, and port after port of just the right blend of excitement and relaxation. From Jamaica to Aruba to the Dominican Republic and a host of saints, St. Martin, St. Thomas, St. Lucia, to Puerto Rico, the Grand Caymans, and just about everywhere in between, a Royal Caribbean International Cruise vacation has just about everything for the most discriminating why-notter. The magical sights of the Caribbean have long lured sea travelers throughout history, and today is no different. Its sparkling turquoise waters and white sand beaches are an island paradise, providing hours of calm and relaxation. And when you're done with a day at the beach, stroll down the streets of historic Old San Juan and discover the largest Spanish citadel ever built, or take in the historical architecture and rich culture of dozens of other islands. For the more adventure-bound, explore ancient Mayan ruins, trek through the El Yunque rainforest in Puerto Rico, or discover the Hato Caves in Curaçao. Get up close and personal with stingrays in the Grand Caymans. And for those really seeking an adrenaline fix, dive 80 feet below sea level. Or climb on board a real America's Cup yacht and participate in an actual pulse-pounding race. Dozens of ports and thousands of things to say why not to onshore and off. No one does the Caribbean like Royal Caribbean. Broadening horizons, that's what our cruises are all about. That's why we're constantly expanding our European itineraries and feature nearly 100 European destinations, from Iceland to the exotic ancient port of Turkey, the gateway to the east. Cruise the British Isles and stand on the top of the Rock of Gibraltar. Tour St. Patrick's Cathedral in Ireland. Follow the Grand Prix circuit in Monaco and take in all the breathtaking views of Nice and the French Riviera. And why not say why not to the Amalfi Coast with picturesque Positano and the charming island of Capri. And that's just the start. When you sail Europe on Royal Caribbean, a cruise tour land package before or after your cruise is an ideal way to explore the interior sights of Europe. Stroll through Piccadilly Circus and visit other historic sites in London. Visit the Notre Dame Cathedral, the Eiffel Tower, and Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Tour the historic sites of Barcelona. Explore the canals of Venice. And marvel at all the amazing sights of Florence and Rome. With a Royal Caribbean Cruise Tour land package, there's no better way to get up close and personal with the history, culture, and architectural splendor of Europe. Old world charm, new world travel. When you visit Europe via Royal Caribbean, you'll experience Europe in a whole new way. If Hawaii is paradise on Earth, a visit to Hawaii on board Royal Caribbean International only makes it better. Rediscover the fabled Hawaiian Islands from a whole new vantage point. Sparkling waters, pristine natural beauty, and perfect climate. Hawaii is the place for a day at the beach, snorkeling with turtles and tropical fish, whale watching, or a spectacular helicopter ride over towering volcanoes, the lush rainforests of Waimea Canyon, and dramatic seaside cliffs. With ports of call at Hilo, Kauai, Oahu, Maui, and Kailua, why not combine two of the best vacation experiences on Earth, the Hawaiian Islands and a Royal Caribbean International cruise vacation? Every port in Royal Caribbean's Mexican itineraries is a paradise unto itself. Why not swim with the sea turtles in Cabo San Lucas, the jewel of the Mexican Baja Peninsula? Or thrill to the cliff divers of La Quebrada in Acapulco? Or quietly explore the 17th century Spanish missionary town of Ensenada? Why not get away from it all in the unhurried paradise that is Ixtapa? Even further off the beaten path, the nation of Why Not also sails to Mazatlan and Puerto Vallarta. Our shore excursions take you deeper into the states of Mexico than ever before in nautical history. Explore ancient Mayan ruins in Cozumel, or the spectacular coastline by horseback at the Rancho Playa Linda. Snorkel in the crystal clear waters of Chickanoo Bay. Relax while sampling local wines at a quaint vineyard, or completely escape to rugged backroads by all-terrain vehicle. And rappel through waterfalls and soar 200 feet above the ground in our outdoor adventure experience. On land, on sea, or even under, join Royal Caribbean for your next Mexican cruise vacation and discover the crossroads of ancient cultures, crystal clear waters, and sparkling beaches. Costa Rica, Honduras, Aruba, Mexico, Colombia. At Royal Caribbean International, Panama is just one of the highlights on our Panama Canal cruise. Along the way, you'll marvel at some of the most beautiful and exotic islands the world has to offer, and experience enough to make you wonder why you haven't explored Panama the Royal Caribbean way before. Why not rub the belly of a stingray? Or pick your own bananas on a jungle mountain bike excursion? With our Panama cruise, there's so much to see and do, all while sailing through one of the great man-made wonders of the world. Paradise just keeps getting better when you visit Royal Caribbean International's private destinations. Welcome to the island of Coco Cay. Surrounded by the gentle waters of the Bahamas, our guests can enjoy exclusive access to beachside hammocks on this island paradise. Snorkel, parasail, or run the waves along crystal white sand shores. Kids will enjoy Kailanis Aqua Park, a fun-filled floating playground, while you may choose to spend the day relaxing in a hammock on the beach with an island-style seaside barbecue. On the north coast of Hispaniola lays the land of Labadee, another of our private getaways. Here, visitors to the Royal Caribbean nation can kayak, parasail, snorkel, zip line high above the surf, or soak up the sun at our fun-filled aqua park. Coco Cay and Labadee, their paradise on land for travelers at sea, and only Royal Caribbean can take you there. Royal Caribbean International's South American cruises sail to 37 ports of call, from the glittering beaches of Rio to the tip of the world in Argentina, where you'll float past glaciers, waterfalls, and sub-Antarctic forests seen by Darwin and Magellan. Onshore, our shore excursions are only limited by your imagination. Fly fish the Patagonia, trek through the Andes and explore ancient ruins. Get up close to the Iguazu Falls of Argentina and relax in a quaint colonial settlement. You'll never run out of things to say why not to on our South American excursions. With Royal Caribbean International's transatlantic vacations, you can experience the travel of a bygone era. Sail across the Atlantic and enjoy the beaches of the Canary Islands or the rugged landscape of the Azores along the way. In Europe, your why not options become even more limitless. Relax in the hot springs of Iceland, explore ancient castles in Ireland and England, or tour the sights of Spain, Portugal, and France. At Royal Caribbean International, it's our mission to bring all the experiences of the world together in one vacation.